as you can see, in my point of view, I see this world as a boundless world. There are endless possibilities, endless and infinite knowledge. And we, the human, have only discovered about 0.002% of that. So today I'm going to talk with you how we can explore the rest of this world. There's only one simple word: curiosity. You only need curiosity so you can explore everything. When I was a child, I was curious. I asked questions that my parents cannot answer. So I was curious and I explored everything. And I can see that there are a lot of things. So I start reading books. But when I start growing up, my imagination start going down. And I don't think much about curiosity anymore. I'm not curious anymore. So I just stay home and do nothing and think about nothing. But then I realized that the only way we can know more is curiosity. We need to be curious about something so we can take interest in it, and it will become our passion, and we will follow our dreams to find out what it will be. Let's start with the story of antimatter. So there's this scientist guy in CERN, a science institute in Switzerland, and he was thinking that there might just be everything. Everything has an opposite side of it. So he started thinking about it, and he discovered antimatter, the opposite of matter. And now, this guy, when he showed it to his company, they didn't believe him because it was impossible. The thing was totally alien. They don't know because it was a long time ago, so they don't really know a lot. But then he keep trying, and then finally he succeeded. So after that, many scientists took interest in it. They become curious. They started exploring this weird particle thing that explodes when it touches everything. When it touches matter. So then they started exploring, and now NASA is developing a program with the antimatter thing to go and explore this infinite universe. So you have to be curious, but how do you get curious? So first you have to think deeply about it. What have we the human haven't discovered yet? What do you think it's not real, you don't really understand, you want to know more about? After you've thought about it, you have to dig deeper. Use any sources you can. Use the internet, use books, use anything. Take any opportunity to know more and be curious so you can know about it. After you've explored it, you've become curious, you present it to the public so they can become curious too. So all of us here can explore this curious world.
Antimatter is something pretty big. How did you come across it? Like something you would not come across usually in real life. How did you come across it?
Well, I was reading science fiction books, and I was in a bookshop, so I'm out of ideas, I'm out of books, I'm bored, and suddenly I saw this weird-looking book. I picked it up, and I asked my mom to buy it, and then my mom bought it for me, and she started complaining how much it cost, and then start reading it. And then I found out a bit of detail about antimatter there, and I got curious. So I started learning more about it, and I got a ton more of ideas about antimatter now.
Was this before your mom got mad at you for reading too much? Because why is she buying you books if she doesn't want you to read?
It was after.
After.
I know that you love reading books, but you're curious too. Would you like to try new things, like some other thing, not book anymore? Books still, but try a new things.
Yes, I'm starting to try new things now, even things I never dare to do it.